sir.
Yeah, man.
Coach, just tell us again how to pronounce your last name.
Colafrancesco.
Francesco.
Yeah, so it's like Coca-Cola San Francisco, an E instead of an I is what I tell people.
All right.
Yes, sir.
What have been your first steps in creating a positive culture at Pinson Valley?
Well, I think you have to create relationships. You know, rules without relationships equal rebellion, so to speak. And I think we've done a really good job because, you know, our staff is, you know, we're building our staff. So we've really got a whole new staff. And so what I've tried to do is create relationships with these players, you know, of course on the field, but off the field, trying to get to know them, a little bit about them, their families and all that. And I think once kids know that you care about them, you create relationships with them. You know, I think that goes a long way. We tell our kids, you know, the best part of their day, we want to be, you know, coming to the field house and come to football and summer workouts, and we want them to lay in traffic for us, so to speak. So we've created a really good culture, but I think by doing that is because we've created authentic relationships with our players.
And what is it like for you as a new coach right now? You still got some time before the season starts.
Yeah.
As you get close, what are you focused on, and I guess how do you think it's been going so far?
Man, everything's been going really good. You know, like I said, you know, we're building our staff, so it's really been kind of like me and just a small staff, which has been fun because you know, of course you got to have your hands in everything. But I think when those kids see you every day as the head coach and the leader of your program, that when you're putting in the work and you're putting in your sweat equity, so to speak, when the kids see that, I think that goes a long way with them. That we're doing everything we can and within our power to make our football program the best program it can possibly be. You know, we've got, you know, tradition there. We got a national brand. I mean, we've had 3 state championships, you know, within the last 10 years. And we talk about it. You know, we talk about our goals, and we expect to win championships again. So, but I think when you're in there with the kids every day and you're forming those relationships and you're creating a work ethic yourself, those kids see that. And they want to be a part of that. And we've attracted some kids that want to be a part of our program.
And how does the fact that you are at a winning program that has that tradition, how do you use that? You mentioned you talked about it. How can that help just kind of knowing what's possible?
Yeah. Well, it's been done before, and that's the key. You know, it's not like, well, man, guys, you know, it's never been done before. Guys, this has been done 3 times. And we expect. And then also when you've got guys that have been a part of that want to come back to the program and talk to your players and talk to your program about, guys, this is why we won when Kool-Aid and then we're here. You know, we had a camp with Kool-Aid last week and talking to some of our players that were there. Here's why we won, because we set our standards. You know, the players, it's got to be player-led. It can't be coach-led all the time. So when things like that happen and they see these other guys and these other guys coming around, you know, it will finally click for them.
One question.
Yeah.
What's your message on why should a kid want to come play for you?
Because we form authentic relationships. We truly care about our players. You know, and, you know, we had a kid the other day that was going to be late, you know, and, you know, our standards, late, you push plates and all that stuff, that late, you know, everybody does that. But he shows up and I said, well, how'd you get here? He Ubered to practice. He took an Uber to practice. So that told me right there, and I talked to our staff, man, these kids want to be, when they're Ubering the summer workouts because they don't want to miss, that tells me that they want to be a part of that. And when we're creating a culture like that these kids want to be a part of, that they'll Uber to practice, or they're going to do everything they can to get there, and they want to fight because they want to be around their buddies. Because, look, playing high school football is a top 10 experience in a young man's life, as it should be. I mean, I got my 30-year reunion this coming up in a few weeks. And I tell the guys, when you do that, you're not going to remember all the wins and losses. You're going to remember those relationships after those wins and the fun times that you have with those guys after those games. That's what you're going to remember, and because that's what I remember. And so that's what we're just trying to do. We're just trying to form a program and a culture that kids want to be a part of, and it's the best part of their day.
Thank you, Coach.
All right? Guys.
Yeah.